For over a decade, Gauteng's e-tolls have been a nightmare for many motorists, but this is about to change, with the gantries expected to be switched off soon.
The taxi industry has also expressed relief that the Gauteng E-tolls will finally be switched off. Taxi organizations say the tolls have been a huge nightmare for taxi drivers and owners over the years.
The taxi industry, from the very inception of the e-tolling system, has cried foul over the introduction of this system and found it to be draconian because it was just not fair. And we are grateful that finally this has been put to bed, and we no longer would be experiencing billing on a monthly basis.
We're really pleased to hear that the e-tolls by few days to come they will be switched off. Obviously it has affected our members on the ground, our operators, because some of them, because of the bill of the e-tolls, they could not renew their operating licenses. Obviously, when the bill is too high, you can't get your SARS certificates. So you have to first fix that bill. But we are quite happy. As the Gautengians, we will be free now. We will know what to do. We will use our roads accordingly because it was affecting us negatively.
The SACP has also hailed the decision to delink the urban e-tolls as a boost for the working class. The big switch off is expected to happen in less than 3 weeks on April the 11th at midnight. The organization Undoing Tax Abuse Outer, that's been at the forefront of the battle against e-tolls, says Gauteng motorists are finally free.
Essentially, this is a case of citizens taking government on bad law, a bad policy decision that they took. They didn't listen, they didn't do the engagement processes properly. It was a very cumbersome scheme that was always going to fail. There was no enforcement mechanism that was going to force people to pay. And so we had to stand our ground as citizens.
The Gauteng e-tolls were officially launched in 2013 in a joint statement by the National Transport Department and SANRAL. The promise made by Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi to scrap the e-tolls is finally honoured.
The ANC-led government in Gauteng have listened to the people of Gauteng, and we stand by them as the provincial government, and the e-tolls will be switched off. On how are we going to split the debt? The national government is taking responsibility of the 70% of the debt, and we have taken responsibility as a provincial government on the 30%, which is around 12.9 billion, that as the Gauteng provincial government we should pay back on behalf of people of Gauteng.
Outer says it's even more befitting that the switch off will take place during Freedom Month.
And well done to the people for standing up. I guess, this is a victory about people can win when government make bad decisions. We just need to be focused on the issue, stick to our guns, and we've succeeded in this case.
From next month, road users can finally put the Gauteng e-toll chapter behind them with one less worry when they travel in the province. Patricia Fasagi, SABC News in Johannesburg.